Good evening, everybody. How is everyone doing tonight? Welcome back for another leg of our world tour. I think this was number 21, so we're making some progress. You know, we started this about a year ago now, and that means we've done about every other week or so for a world tour leg, which doesn't feel like that. I feel like we should have done more than that, but we do fly twice a week, so you know we're basically flying around 80, 90 times a year on stream here. So it's there's a lot of flights that happen, a lot of airtime, a lot of laughs, and all those good things. PK, good evening, sir, or madam. Thanks for joining tonight. How are you doing? As you guys can see, we have the FlightFX Citation X. So this is going to be a humorous stream for you because I am going to struggle. I have absolutely no idea how to fly this thing. I literally bought it right before the stream here, and I have downloaded JD's PNG checklist, which is unfortunately not a scrollable PDF. Apparently that's a payware thing now. So I enjoy his work. However, it was a little disappointing to see the PNG, but I also understand. He puts a lot of work in those things. It's nice to get a little more than the occasional donation. But we're going to try to get this thing started, get it up in the air, and in one piece. I did manage to get it started, engines running, and then do a quick circuit. It handles very nicely through the usual joystick here. So, very smooth. It's almost too smooth. I don't know. They did a really good job making it feel very stable and not overreactive like most aircraft are in this simulator. But some aspects of it are yet to be tested, like how's it feel in turbulence? I don't know yet. It's nice and calm right now. But anyways, hopefully we'll get some hours on this, figure that out as we go. And tonight we've got Dev, Eddie, who generated this flight plan, and Kyle, and myself, of course. It's just a point A to point B reposition flight. Let me drag a Navigraph over real fast. It has some integration with Navigraph, but it doesn't pull the flight plan in. It's strange. But we're going to be over, I believe this is the Yellow Sea, if I'm not mistaken. Quite the zigzag, considering we're going in a pretty straight line here. There is actually ATC coverage on over here, but I have absolutely no idea how to fly in China on ATC or on VATSIM, and we're flying in a new aircraft, so that just sounds like a absolutely horrendous idea. We're going to be taking off from, I'm probably going to butcher it, Pyongyang, Korea, and heading to Tianjin, China. And I'm absolutely sure I butchered both of those, but I'm just a redneck with a few extra brain cells, guys. Give me a break here. I'm used to Stinky Creek and moonshine. So let's get back into Discord, get everything up and running here, and struggle through it. Luckily, Kyle is going to be our knowledge bank tonight. He has flown this aircraft quite a bit, so hopefully he'll keep us in line. It does have a little limited walk around, like you can do this and that's about it. Cones don't even go away. Door opens, which I'm not entirely sure there's an easy way to close that once you get into the cockpit, but otherwise I'm not real sure how much of it actually, you know, is useful. I had to think about what button to push there. I'm used to flying I've been flying a lot of X-plane here lately, and I hit X for crouch. Now, I don't know. Oh, it just puts the cover back on. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot, but hello. We'll go ahead and get in the aircraft and get started here. I'm going to go ahead and close this door just because I don't think there's an easy way without just exiting the aircraft to close it back. What is this creep doing? Get your own airplane. Dev. I'm definitely going to go shut my door now. Oh, wait. Nope. Can you do it from in here? Okay, let's see here. I'm being followed by some creepy dude. And he just crashed and disappeared. Okay, tablet. Is there a way to shut the door? Ground service, main door? Okay, there we go. I'm not going to worry about ground power. The AP is going to come on really fast. What we will do, though, there's nothing to really import with Navigraph, but we will go ahead and grab the chart for Zulu Kilo Papa Yankee, which is our current airport. Is it going to work? Enter. Okay. Well, I'm glad that works. I did the old school way. It does have a map here too, which just seems to be an OpenStreetMap kind of implementation. Nothing too impressive there. The tablet's very underwhelming. It gives you some basic weather information, which may or may not be right. I don't know. Navigraph doesn't seem to work. Weights. I did try importing from SimBrief last time. Oh, it worked this time. Cool. That's good. I'm going to cross-check it real fast, though, because I'm a little nervous about it working.
It's not just underwhelming. It's just whelming.
Well, whelming would be average. Overwhelming would be above average, and underwhelming would be underwhelming. So it's like no whelming.
Yeah.
minimally whelming. So we are expecting a total of 4,376 pounds of fuel, which we have. What's going on? Oh, sorry. Is it Marja? Or Marja? You guys come in here with these crazy... I'm not good with foreign names, guys. I apologize. I'm not good with it.
No, you're not.
I need Marks and Bobs. You come in here with a non Mark or Bob name, I'm probably gonna struggle with it. Okay, so what is BOW?
Basic operating
Weight? Maybe?
That's what I'm thinking.
I've never seen that.
Weights.
Empty weight is 22,481. Okay, that's the empty weight. Estimated zero fuel weight is 24281. Okay. Get the right amount of fuel, and okay, so everything there looks okay. Let me hit apply just in case. Ground surfaces we're not worried about. As far as the config goes, I've got the ATS installed, the automatic throttle. Not sure how much I'm going to use that just yet, but we'll see. AT release on throttle input. I'm going to turn that on. That way, what happened to me during my little test flight doesn't happen again. There are some basic options like tiller rotation rate. That actually felt pretty good. Tiller smoothing felt great. So I'm pretty happy there. We've got CRT or LCD screens. We're going to rock the CRTs. And we're not on VATSIM, so I'm not going to worry about trying to get the 8.33 kilohertz spacing, which would probably need where we're at. But just state units, pounds, Celsius, HPA, and feet will work for us. Actually, I think we should be in meters here, but I'm going to go with it. And then I did calibrate it, and then cabin layouts. Let's go with the pizza lunch. And then otherwise, since, you know, Navigraph, I don't know if it does it need to be caps, maybe? Oh, whoa, oh no. Okay.
What did you do?
I hit Shift Z while typing. Don't do that. Good day. I'm wondering, is it okay to join your voice to Discord and fly with you? Absolutely. Discord links below.
Come on
in the
down.
description. Come on down. All right. Papa Yankee. Can I do caps? Oops. Wait, what? What that? Kilo. Oh, maybe that's why. ZKPY. Enter. No, still. I don't know why that doesn't work. Okay, can I zoom in more? Or I can double click and get a little bit of zoom going. Well, we're not going to use that. Sorry, guys. I'm going to hide that for now. It's pronounced Maria Vuyislava Anastasia Novakovic. No, wow, that is quite a name.
How is it?
For you to be able to pronounce that every day of your life, I am impressed. Okay, so we got a departure runway of 17. Oh, you know what we can do, guys? Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, I forget. We're at Microsoft. We could do this. Navgraph charts on the tablet. Booyah. Maybe that's why they didn't bother to do it. Let's go to horizontal. And go back to Navgraph. Here we go. Whoa, wow, that's huge. Let's make that a little smaller. There we go. And flights. Unload. Hello, Siphonator. How are you? Import flight. Some brief. There we go. I don't know why I didn't think of that. And we're expecting runway 17, which is going to be off to our left there. So good. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let me pull up this image over here. Make sure I go to the right one. Page 1. We're just going to use the quick cold and dark since I am not well versed in this thing just yet. All right, we got the covers, chocks, weight balance, flight planning, pushback and positioning. It's all good. Emergency light, arm. And the emergency lights were here, on, armed. Standby power, on. Battery 1, battery 2, battery 1, battery 2. Avionics can come on. And ECAS can come on. Nav lights. Nav. IRS, both align, then nav. So let's go to align, align. Do you have to wait for it to align and then go to nav, or can you just wait a moment and then go to nav?
If you have it on instantaneous, yes. If not, you have to wait till the green light comes on for nav ready.
Where is the green light?
So see next to the IRS, the knob, the black little screen right there. It'll pop up.
Oh, over here somewhere?
No, below the throttles.
Below the throttles.
Yep. Hold on, let me go back to the
nav ready. It says nav ready there. Is that what it means?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, and then swap it to nav.
Gotcha. Okay. So we'll wait on pausing it for now. Let's go to the flight plan. And the origin is, we're going to manually punch this in for the fun of it, for science. So ZKPY. PY. And what we should probably do is get the APU running. Well, before I get too far with this. IRS park brake. Set. Feel that you should have some hydraulics on before that. APU, let's go master on. And APU start. I like how the fans dropped off there for a moment. That was cool. I like how the APU also has a run gauge over here. It's also impressive since I was from Michigan, who could speak English and German, moved to an area where German, Poland, and Czechia connect each other, and learn a minority Slavic language upon adoption. That is impressive. That is quite the exposure to different cultures. I do not have that. I have the woods people and the city people. And there's somewhere in between I gained a few extra brain cells, like I said. So let's go generator on, and bleed air can come on. FMS, now we can do this. So we are going to go to ZKPY via... Is that just... SASRI? Why is this keyboard giving me a hard time? SASRI. It's a direct facility not found. Via to maybe W1. How about that? Whoops. Whiskey 1. And then that can't be right. Clear that out. Should be a direct to... maybe we shouldn't have done this some brief way. I'm not used to this FMS. So if you are... Okay, you got your VIA 2, you got runway 17, your departure is SAS 11D to SASRI to Whiskey 1 to PONIL. So it should be SASRI is the... SASRI. Will that take it there? There we go. And then that'll take us to Whiskey 1 to PONIL. How do you enter airways? Can you just do Whiskey 1?
You might be able to.
No, see, it keeps talking about being 2,709 miles away. Maybe a SASRI at the destination as PONIL. Maybe it'll automatically just pull it in. No? Okay.
For what it's worth, I'm having trouble too. And we must keep in mind that we are in North Korea and China.
Tomuk. TOMUK. And we're going to be on SANKO. I'm not sure how to do the airways, but these directs are going to be just fine for this flight. SANKO. And it is probably going to be this 38. POVAG. VAG. And then we can skip some of these and go to UNSEK. UNSEK. Next page. And then that's going to take us to Doviv. I don't know why it zigzags so much. It's crazy. Not Q. DOVIV. On up to DUMAP. 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 Okay. Next. That's good. Flight plan. Nav. Departure. We're going to be on runway 17. SASID 11D. Activate. Nav. Arrival. We were runway 34 right. Duma 1Q DUMAP. Runway. Oh. I gotta put the airport in there. This FMS is really strange. I'm not used to it. Yeah, there. You overstep the FMS page, first pause in it, then you can first enter your start. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm not used to this FMS. I realize there's the cheating button to just directly import it, but sometimes it's fun to struggle through and learn more about the actually how it all kind of operates. Where were we? Airport ZBTJ. And I like to break things. It helps me learn things. Key not active. What? ZBTJ. Key not active. Okay. ZBTJ. Key not active. Is it not going to let me punch it into here? Oh, destination. There we go. Nope. There we go.
Yeah.
Then you go to departure, and then you can go to takeoff. Runway. Next page. That all looks okay. Anti-ice. We'll do flaps 5 for a minute. Climb. Takeoff in it. Climb. Looks good. Cruise. Flight level 370. I think it gave us like 4 46,900 feet. So we're gonna stick with 37, and then we'll see what happens there. Cruise 0.91. That's gonna be incredible. Descent. You're just doing the VNAV right now, and then landing. We'll figure that out here in a minute. But let's go back to our nav arrival. We gotta get that runway. We'll go ahead and pre-program the runway in here. It's 34 right. ILS, and it was the TJ 862. Next page. Nope. TJ 821. I guess we need to pull up that chart real fast. Approach. 34 right. A41. Oh. Did I just read that wrong or something? Oh, 62's right there. That's fine. We won't need that right now. And that was the DUMA 1Q. Okay. Messy. But we should be good. Let's go nav. Nav. Oh, wait. I know what I need to do. Back to the line. Let's go pause in it. Load that in. Load that. Okay. There we go. Now we can go nav ready. Nav. Nav. Beautiful. Alright, that was messy, but we got it. Performance, we'll just double check this real fast. Perf in it. That looks good. We're just going to go to defaults. Confirm in it. Estimated time en route, 52 minutes. Beautiful. Fuel required, 2417. We have fuel 4360, so we get just a little less than what we need, which is interesting, but not too bad. Whoops, I did not mean to hit that button. Fuel management. Oh, okay. We're going to have to click through some of these screens here. Like I said, this is the first time I've flown this thing. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's kind of fun to learn a new plane on stream here, so everybody can yell at me and scream at their screens, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I think that'll get us at least in the air here. So, we'll move on down. Let's go ground recognition, anti-collision lights. Wait. They want those? Does that not give the strobe? It does. Look, you should just need the recognition lights on first. Whoa! 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 I was trying to take me out. Let's see here. Seatbelt signs. I don't need that. And passenger signs. We can go engine 2. Let's go start. Engine 2. Everything's down. Sounds pretty cool. Oops, did I not do it fast enough? Come on. I guess I didn't give it the juice fast enough for it. I can guarantee you'll enjoy the engine start sound. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool so far. There she goes. Oh, hello. There's people. What's up, folks? Just your idiot pilot up here. Alright, right engine stable. Let's go left engine. Alright, so whenever we get turbine around 18%, we'll give it fuel. Come on. Just reading a message, not paying attention. Okay. We'll leave the noise cancelling off for now, but there is noise cancelling headphone simulated. Okay, we can go ahead and go flaps 5. I can't read it from over here, so make sure it's good. Flaps 5. Track IM. Alright, we've got APU bleed can come off. Flaps set, stab, trimmed in the green. In the green. We'll keep it at 4. ATC TCAS. Autopilot modes and altitude. Right now it's a standby, so we'll do nav and VNAV. Is that the correct autopilot modes? Okay.
Yep.
And then what did I say? We're gonna go to 370 initially. Roll and V pitch LNAV. We got an initial speed of 210. We'll hit ATS here in a second. Did you fly the A2A Piper Comanche? If yes, what is your opinion on that plane? I love the A2A Comanche. It is one of the best, if not the best, GA aircraft for Microsoft. Okay, I think we're good. Just taxi lights, which are down here, which is so weird to me. And then, do we want engine sync to be fan or turbine?
That's a cruise thing. I usually do turbine.
Okay. Pitot static heaters. On and on. Windshield, that's what I just did. Anti-collision light, we'll turn that on once we get to the runway. ATC TCAS, TARA, weather radar as desired, and landing lights. Okay, so break off. Let's get rolling. Hang on. The chalk's on the ground. No? Come on. Uh-oh. That's not good.
What?
Plane's stuck.
Are your chalks on? I was spacing out.
I just checked. It's not highlighted and I don't see them. I'm going to toggle them just to make sure that's not the problem.
Go outside your jet and try clicking them. If they're still there.
To leave the aircraft, unpause it. Oh, I was paused. Why was I paused? Okay, weird. I don't remember hitting pause. Don't forget to turn off the APU. Yeah, I think you can leave it on for additional bleed if you need to, but we don't need it, so. Generator can go off and the APU can go stop. It's interesting to me that it has automatic electrical transfer. It'd be nice if I could have the, the chart right here, but at least we got the zoomed in map. And don't forget, Michael, we've got this handy dandy thing. Liked and subscribed. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We're here every Wednesday and Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm not sure where we're at in the world you live these days, since quite all over the place. These taxi routes. Okay, this is all over the place. Microsoft, please. We're gonna go this way though. Get some stutters. That's a little unnerving. I like it so far. Feels really good handling wise. I just gotta get used to the systems.
It's really easy to learn.
Actually, when the airplane came out, I watched, I don't know, it was V1 or somebody who streamed it, and then I went and watched real world pilots flying it, and I was like, you know, this is actually kind of a nice little airplane. I'm gonna go and turn the master off for the APU. Alright, I'm rolling up behind you guys if you guys want to go ahead and start departing. And anybody have eyes on Dev?
Nope.
ATS is armed. We're gonna let it follow the FMS. Speeds 125, 120. Okay. Return. How do you toggle? Is there a way to toggle between the MFD screens here? MFD setup, range.
In what sense?
To change it from like this plan view to the position view.
Left side next to the PFD, the row of 3, 6, 7 buttons, MFD map maybe.
Ah, okay. Yep, that was it. Thank you. Alright,
Okay, I'm going.
have at it. We'll poke around in here and get used to it here in a minute. I'm going to use the cheat code for altimeter 3020. And we're behind Eddie. Eddie, did you get your microphone, headset, all of that sorted out?
Yes.
Beautiful. You know, I bet it's that Windows Defender running again. If for some reason Windows Defender likes to run when Microsoft Flight Simulator runs, even though I have 15 exclusions saying not to.
I know what it was.
Did you have the wrong headset selected?
I've got one of those DJ controller boards, you know, turntable things. I plugged it in. I was jamming. I switched the default to that and just didn't switch it back.
Ah, that'll do it. Okay, landing lights, anti-collision lights, heaters, windshield heats, ATC, TCAS, radar, and landing lights. Let's go. Wow, flying to a family reunion in how you say that? Azerbaijan? Azerbaijan. Since my family lives in different parts of the world, my cousin who's house sitting brought her lighter and accidentally set my bedroom on fire. It burned the entire... What? Jeez. Does everybody get out okay? Stupid Windows Defender. So mad. Alright, we're gonna leave the headphones off and enjoy some of these sounds as we take off here. And let's go take off power. A little bit of forward pressure. My little sister did that too, Nez says. Jeez. Man, release that pressure. And want to rotate. Let's go flying. Look how smooth that is. Positive rate. Gear up. You don't have. I did not get my VNav. Just trying to speed me. Oh, is it ATS maybe? Speed. What does VPIT mean? VPIT. Vertical pitch.
I think so.
Go flaps up. Nose over to speed up. This thing speeds up quick. Vertical pitch. FLC. Let's do FLC. How about that? We should be nosing up here momentarily. In one climb. Power set. Flaps up, gear up. Look at that. That's climb rate. I don't even know what it is. The gauge is maxed out. If we're talking about some interesting stories from life, I survived a cruise missile attack and went straight into the building where I was. Holy crap! I'm glad you survived. Holy. That's insane. Everyone was okay. Only casualty was the house. That's good to hear. Alright, I'm a big fan of how this thing flies.
Is 12,000 here.
12,000. Copy. Can I click on that? Oh, nice. Good job, FlightFX. $10,000 feet. Let's go autopilot on. All dampener, Mach trim, PFD select, FLC, VNav, nav. Let's go flying. Alright, we may have found a private jet to fly in Microsoft consistently. Can it do holds? Have you tried that yet? Cruise missile attack. I can't even imagine. That cousin was barred from ever being alone in the building permanently. A little pyromaniac. Okay. Well, this has been an interesting experience. I see. I tried to buy this when it first came out, and then what happened was you have to have the Steam overlay engaged to be able to use the 24 marketplace. And I guess it was the first thing I'd bought in a long time, and for some reason it had been turned off at some point, and I couldn't ever buy anything, so I never did buy it. I didn't really I wasn't that upset about it, so obviously I never tried to figure out what was going on, but Eddie came up with this reposition flight. Originally I was going to do the Vision Jet, but this sounded a lot cooler. So we actually took the time to figure it out. Well, what can I say? I have some stories to tell my kids in the future. Absolutely. I got a fire story from when I was a child. My parents had just built this house when I was 6 years old. And I was sitting in what is now the dining room. At the time, it was just plywood floors and some drywall. But our computer, which at the time we only had the one family computer, was in that room. And I was sitting in there playing on the internet or whatever, you know, whatever a 6-year-old would do on a computer those days. And I hear this whomp noise behind me. And I was like, what was that? And the kitchen was right behind where I was sitting. And I just turned around, and there's just kind of like half a gazebo corner of the house, and inside the kitchen there, and I saw this reflection of like this yellow reflection flickering. So I kind of walked into the kitchen, and to my left, my mother had left a pan of grease on the oven, or on the stove, and was with the intent of just melting it so that she could drain it. And unfortunately, she went off and did something else and completely forgot about it. So it caught on fire in this brand new house. So I ran to the house at 6 years old, screaming that there was a fire in the house. And my dad comes through the house butt ass naked, and you know, smothers it out with his towel. Luckily, the only thing that really happened was the paint kind of got charred up a little bit, and I think even the hood still works to this day. The original hood's still there. But yeah, that was a fairly exciting evening that I remember fondly, or not fondly.
Not quite a cruise missile, though.
No, not quite a cruise missile. Far from it. I'm glad to say that I have not had a cruise missile come through my window. Oh, 2. BOR1, BOR2, okay. Oh. Enough mess. Let's go back into nav mode, VNav, FLC. Crazy life these days. As a matter of fact, later there was a kamikaze drone attacks. A couple of them also. Jeez. Yeah, you've had some interesting times. Com1. Oh, where do you? Oh, here. You can change down here. Nope. Okay. TCAS display 40. You know, I wish we could see that a little better. It says traffic 28.4 miles. Oh, no, that's showing traffic. That's the next waypoint of PONIL. ETE 5 minutes. Do you work in aviation in real life? No, I wish. I am an engineer, though. Not quite aviation, but I have gotten to do some cool stuff in my time, too. Upper rudder? Flight plan, progress. It's weird how short you got room for 3 waypoints in this FMS. What is this guy? No. Nothing, because it doesn't work. Copy. Page test, DME, STO. Ooh, COM2. Dim. Squawk. Squelch. What else are you guys going up to? 370 or 30?
Mm-hmm.
It gave me
34.
December gave me 46,900 feet.
Yeah, it'll get there.
So we're gonna stick it to 37,000 today. You ask about holds in this aircraft. You can open nav button in FMS and there's a hold option. Okay. Hold. New hold. So let's imagine we want to set one up at SANKO. Next page, SANKO. Okay, cool. Considering it shows up here, I'm assuming that there's no issues doing it. Clear that out. Beautiful, thanks. Thanks, Maria. Progress, PONIL. Fuel. Let's do a fuel check here. EMG emergency message. Norm. 29 volts, amps. Also, different countries use the 8.33 hertz radio. You can set it up via the tab. Yes, the United States is still on the 25 kilohertz. And whenever we started the stream here, I was going through some of the settings. And for anyone who is curious, you can go to the systems and you can turn on the 8.33 spacing. I don't give you that third number down there. But I fly in the United States 99% of the time, or at least United States, Canada, Mexico, Caribbean, and I think everybody in that area is 25 kilohertz spacing. Okay, the CRT monitors definitely are a lot cooler. Like the LCDs look a little nicer, a little darker. But the CRT definitely has that classic feel to them. I'm impressed so far. Oh, just clicked off the screen. Audio changes as you go through the cabin. That's nice. This dude looks like he's never flown a day in his life. Looks like he's about to get sick. Maybe he needs to come back here. Some of the textures back here, some of them are really nice, and like the floor looks eh. Do you have a flushing toilet? No. Anything work back here? Any Easter eggs? Oh, Microsoft Defender, I hate you sometimes. Oh, I heard altitude beep. Okay, we're about to be cruise here. Close that up, and I like to have noise canceling when I fly. Just simulated nicely. Yeah, we're looking pretty good up here. Mach 0.92, that's awesome. Look at the Easter egg. You chose pizza for the packs and open the tablet and there will be a pizza. Yeah, I did click on the pizza a second ago. Do they have pizza back here? We got a Merlot.
Open the table. Should be on the table.
The table.
Yeah. Right in between them. It might pop up there.
Oh, the drawers work. Would you like a hot towel?
Did you stay
Spray
at a
all-purpose cleaner.
Hilton? Because I did.
Cocoa Wave. Never flown a Citation before, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn last night. All right, what table are we speaking about? Is there a table that pops out for these guys?
In between the passengers, yeah.
Here we go. Pizza! Look at that. That's cool. I wish I just opened a little table like that and a pizza appeared, you know? But you guys, I'm hungry. Whoop. Okay, let's take a look at our flight here. See how we're doing. What's that ground speed look like? Where do I see that at? 446. Got a 77 knot headwind. We went the wrong way today, Eddie.
Oh,
At 30,000, it was only 60 knots, so...
What's your ground speed, though?
Oh, I went up to 35 because I thought it would be better.
Oh. Maybe we'll have to pull out the airspeed charts.
I am doing 429.
Okay, I'm at 447. Speed cruise, and then you said you do turbine for the engine sync?
Yeah.
Guess that will mainly cut down on engine vibration more than anything. Okay, let's go look at our cruise, thrust levers, cruise or as required. So we've got auto throttle. Anti-ice is required, pressurization as required. Oh, you know what? Do we do anything with pressurization? I did not think about having to do that manually. Uh-oh. Wait, why is this? Altitude times 1,000 feet. We're at 37. Cabin should theoretically be at 3-4, should be at 4,000 feet, cabin. How did you know I'm Ukrainian? You mentioned cruise missiles. Well, that's the climb rate. Okay, so it's showing 5,000 feet for cabin pressure at the moment. Okay, so that was working. It's good since, I wasn't paying attention. What did I just do? Low pressure? Norm? Norm? Everything norm? This thing almost feels too smooth. Maybe it's just that smooth right now. Can you pull up? Is there a way to pre-program an ILS frequency?
Yes.
I don't want to do it direct. Get nav. Oh, you can just put it in the nav one down here. Okay.
Yep.
Hydraulic. Tanks are 3 degrees Celsius. The engine is negative 13 degrees Celsius. I wonder what that temperature is reading. Nocturnal, I guess you missed my long comment earlier. Oh, maybe. Hang on. Speaking of travel this Saturday, that one? Probably. Speaking of travel, this Saturday I will be traveling to see my nephew, niece, and my first grandniece in Tennessee after 16 hours and 5 minutes flight from Dresden to Nashville via Frankfurt and Montreal. Nashville is a cool airport to land at. If you've never been to it, you'll enjoy it. There's live music, a bunch of country music. Every time I've landed there, during the day at least, there's been live music. It's a real cool approach over the mountains, or hills, in that area. And Nashville's a fun place. I will never want to live there. The traffic's terrible. But it's a pretty fun place for a few nights. Said they did not add some emergencies in this aircraft. It would be 100 times funnier and interesting to fly. Yeah. Unfortunately, the whole randomized failure thing, there's just not a whole lot of good airplanes, or a whole lot of airplanes that have a good model for that. Wear and tear, taking care of your airplane, makes it feel more alive, you know. I enjoy those. Now I'm just pushing buttons to see what happens. Emergency. You got these buttons, they don't seem to do anything. My flight leaves at 5:20 a.m. Well, hang on. What part of the world are you in now? Is that? Thank God for A2A, PMDG, and Black Square Monsters of Modeling. Those guys are great. I don't know if you guys caught it, or if you're brand new to the channel. We've got a couple of the X-Plane 12 Hot Start Challenger flights. Now that airplane is a ton of fun to fly. Everything is modeled in that aircraft. CET time, Central European time, 2 o'clock for you right now, so you leave, I guess you're about to head to the airport. And FPS Siphonator, thanks for the follow. I just saw that. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You could hear that.
It's the first time I've heard it so far. Normally it's my dog's barking. First and second officer are MIA right now, which means they're probably doing something naughty. Now I'm concerned. Cody. Who's got the toilet paper today? Oh, you shower. Hello, sir. Hey, Bubba. Oh, they brought undergarments. You'd think we'd live in a slob house. That's like they've managed to find pieces of clothing everywhere. I'm brand new. I slept the whole day after my shift, and now it's 3 a.m. in the night, so I was just scrolling YouTube and found your channel. You seem like a pretty chill guy. I liked it. Thanks. Appreciate it. I appreciate you joining tonight. Or this morning for you. Like I said earlier, we fly group flights every Wednesday and Sundays. Wednesday's usually GA. The reason tonight, we're going to consider this GA because it's private. Normally we're in something more along the lines of a Cessna single engine prop plane or a Bonanza or something like that. Eddie originally mentioned the Vision Jet. And I was like, ah, you know what? That sounds fun. And then I remembered I hadn't got this thing yet, and I've been wanting it. So that's why we're here. We're just thinking of something there. Top of descent is marked. Beautiful. Look at that. Wish there was a different color so it's a little more obvious, but at least it's a different shape. So, question for Kyle. Top of descent, if I just go ahead and put the altitude in, will it automatically start descending?
It should, yes.
Okay.
Question is, did I miss mine? Nope, not yet.
There's a DBL waypoint. This is where the other DBL in the world is. So whenever you're entering that over Aspen, I have now figured out where this one is in the world. And it is over the ocean. What was this, the Yellow Sea? Or Green Sea or something like that?
Yellow.
Yellow. Hope next Wednesday I'll
If
join you
you
in
zoom out,
Go ahead.
it looks like Goofy. Sorry.
Wait.
On Navigraph.
Really?
Like the creepy Goofy from like the 30s and the 40s.
Hang on. Let me grab some pictures because I see what you're talking about. Hang on.
Yeah.
Open image in a new tab. Oh man, look at this, guys. He's not wrong. Let me just do this.
Holy crap.
Right? Look at that. It's almost it's almost a perfect fit.
You freaking nailed it. Jeez.
Oh crap.
It's insane.
I hope next Wednesday I will join you in Discord and fly with you. I have nobody to fly with GA airplanes. Absolutely. You can also, if you haven't already, join the Discord and randomly ask if anybody's flying, and somebody might hop in there with you. You can scroll down the altitude and aircraft will begin descending at top descent. Okay. That's what I was hopeful for. But you never know.
And in case anyone's wondering about the wind, it does not improve all the way up to 50,000. I just checked.
Okay, so here's my question. Okay, so the reason...
Wait a minute. You're not amazed that I just got this jet up to 50,000?
Are you in the same jet I'm in?
Yeah.
Well, after it gave me a cruise altitude of 47,000, I mean, I expected the ceiling was much higher, or the actual capabilities were higher than that, so. But yes,
and I held Mach 8.5 all the way.
That's impressive. Oh, you know what we did not do? Don't mind me, just turning my lights back off. That's a very cool looking jet too. Like the wings are so far swept back. How big they are.
Do you have winglets on or no winglets?
I have the winglets, I like them. Nez says he forgot about I guess you're talking about the cartoons and the original Elmer Fudd. Oh, that brings back some memories. Well, we should have a direct in. I don't think we got any discontinuity, so what is that out to? 1,970 feet. I guess we'll go down to 1,900 so that way we don't overshoot the flights up there. I'm not used to dealing with flying in China. It's very unusual for me. Watching now. What's up, Ron? Missing you, buddy. Like I haven't flown with you for I really haven't flown with you for a month or two now, it seems like. MFD VORs. Okay, that's how you can turn those on and off. Airports. We'll take the VORs off. Traffic, terrain, vertical. Oh, they got a vertical profile. Check that out. I don't know if you knew about that, Kyle. You go to MFD setup, and you can turn on vertical profile. XY. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
The OG vertical profile. We probably should go and do our landing performance. Runway 34, 335. Length is 10,500 feet. What's the weather?
I had 340 or 35004 via Navigraph.
That's what I'm showing. Good outside air temperature of 7. Nice and chilly. 3504. Elevation minus 3 feet. Interesting. Next. Did I see Eddie flying with OS Flight Simmer? Maybe? Eddie?
Yeah, yep. I got up this morning. I noticed they were flying through St. Louis this morning, so I was like, yeah.
Gotta hop in on that, huh?
I'm not gonna miss that one.
Does anyone know anything about the
do
Blackbird Sim C130J? That would be an Eddie question for sure.
I can't get the darn thing installed. And I've tried twice to install it. It's been a frustrating endeavor. I've been thinking about trying a third time to get it installed. It's on my list.
I installed it.
Yeah, that
when
I
it
fly
first
with
came
those
out.
guys when I have insomnia and I'm up in the middle of the night, can't sleep or something.
There you go.
I see them flying at 2 in the morning. I'm like, okay.
Do you have to buy it each time they release a new beta? No. It's a buy it once. Passenger auction auto. I'm starting to get the hang of where things are in this thing. For a basic point A to point B, I think we've got it figured out for the most part. Yeah, I like how they added these little imaginary buttons up here for heading, altitude, CDI, because those are actually down here, which would be really annoying to have to always zoom out and change your heading like this. I'm sure it's great and very intuitive when you're actually flying in the airplane. And very comfortable, but nice having these little cheat buttons up here. How about when they release the final? I'm pretty sure if you buy the beta, you get the final. Oh, they actually got the little computer fan spinning. That's cool. My stutters have appeared to stop, so I'm hopeful, cross my fingers, hope to die, that my stuttering is done for the day. Right, so how do you turn this weather radar on again?
Down by the throttles, if that knob is switch it to weather, and then MFD weather next to the PFD button.
Weather on. There's not really any weather in front of us though, so
yeah.
I just wanted to try to remember how to do it. Okay, when you turn weather off, at least it goes back to terrain. That's good. Getting the hang of it, getting the hang of it. Autopilot trims. It looks like the landing performance is pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy there. Does this give us a time until descent?
I don't think so.
PFD setup. Oh, we definitely gotta have the crossbars. Hectopascals, metric altitude. V speeds, landing speeds. 120, 125, beautiful. Automatic, return. ECAS systems. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Progress button in FMS. There will be. Okay. Now we need to go back and do setup and get our vertical profile back. Go to the progress button and top of descent. LRN equals 2 used.
I've got Mach 0.98 in a descent.
61 miles. Mach 1.8, is that what you said?
0.98.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure it could do the Mach 1.0, but I think they tamed it back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
mine's
feels like it could do it.
mine is showing a red line right above 0.91 at the moment.
Yeah, I've got some alerts going off.
Just a couple. No big deal.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about here. True airspeed 521. That's incredible. If we didn't have this atrocious 72 knot headwind, we would be well over 500 knots right now. We'll take advantage of the higher cruise altitude capabilities next time. Oh, I have a visual on Kyle. We're about to overtake you.
Yep.
Progress page. Next. I got 50 miles top of descent. Vertical speed at top of descent. Fuel quantity. Next page. What's that show? Track air 0. I can see it. 2 degrees drift. Heading 288. Winds 27076. Ground speed 4. Okay. Cool. All right. Descent prep. Approach. Landing data confirmed. Nav approach. Perf landing. We've done all that. ILS frequency is 111.5. So go ahead and program that in. Have that ready to go. 111.5. If it doesn't automatically do it for us. And minimums. I saw something for minimums earlier. Here we go. 205. We'll go 210 since we can't Got to be above that at least. So 210s on the minimum. Barometer. FGCP altitude is, I think that was 2,000 feet. We need to go 1,900 feet actually. That way we're for sure below the glide slope, so we'll capture it. Don't forget that lower the altitude. Yep. Just do that. MFD vertical profile as desired, pressurization as desired. Leave all switches to norm for fully automatic pressurization. I like norm for that purpose. Landing speeds for full flaps. Wait. Let's go. Wait. Everything. So full flaps. What's our weight gonna be? We're at 27,000 right now. So between 26 and 28,000, the VREF speed is 115 to 121. The V approach speed of 121 to 126. So we're going to assume, I think the 125 is what it has had in there for us, so we'll keep that. How to fly descent in VNAV mode. I guess I can show you guys what I'm looking at here. It's just the JD's checklist here. Unfortunately, I can't really pull it up in the sim without his little app, but we do need to make sure that we're monitoring our top of descent here. Pre-select VNAV, target altitude, preferred final fix. VNAV set. Wait, what was that other thing? Bank. Oh, okay. Bank ankle. Shortly before top of descent, the vertical path indicator on the PFD appears. I assume we'll see that over here. And at top of descent, autopilot should activate VPath mode. So right now we're at VAlt. So it's holding the altitude. And we should see that the VPath. Shortly, we should see that little diamond will pop up here. I presume it's a diamond. And then manage speed with thrust lever speeds equal. Okay, we're in FMS ATS, so that'll take care of itself. Okay. Page 6, initial approach, 10,000 feet, minimums checked, set, VREF, V approach, confirm, ignition norm, cross feed off, ILS frequency, nav 1, passenger signs, landing lights. Okay, nothing unusual there. Pretty normal stuff. Instrument approach and ILS. Oh, what was that? 7,880. Is that our next? That's probably our next VNAV altitude, if I were to guess. I hear the engines rolling back. Maybe it's just the... Okay, I think it was just the weather. Instrument approach, intercept localizer first, then glide slope from below. That's what we're doing. That's why we picked 1900 for our nav approaches. Just don't switch nav source to VOR. I like the very common sense language there. LPV approaches are approved for distance to destination FMS progress. If use of ATS is desired, command speed will decrease with the respective flaps slat setting down to V approach with flaps full. Alternatively, use the manual mode during approach. Got it. So about 20 miles out, down to 190, 200 knots. 12 to 15 miles out, 150, 160, flaps 15 at 170. And I'm totally going to follow every bit of this to the book, guys, I promise. Don't let me lie to you. Activate approach, autopilot approach mode, ILS only. Nothing really abnormal here. I'm going to forget how to do every bit of this in a moment, but now I'm sitting here bragging about how simple this will be. Right, top of descent, there's our, okay, it's an arrow, not a diamond. But that's good to see. We should see VPath very shortly. VPath, look at that, beautiful. Love when a plane comes together. It actually flies a bit similar to the Challenger in some aspects. Avionics are vastly different though. Mach 0.8 on the VNAV descent. Alright, let's get some sound back with these engines. Since it's not just a constant drone. Heading is there. Course. It's moving this guy, so we're 341. Three, four, one. And let's go ahead and grab. Whoa, Kyle! Look off to your right. Totally on purpose.
In the formation.
The formation descent into China. That's cool. Totally meant to do that. It's kind of fun to see how well these things fly this in comparison to each other. Oh, your dude just like went flying. Whoa. What are the odds of that? As one pilot says to ATC, too close for missiles, switch to guns. I mean, right now I could just throw a rock at him.
Have you seen the video? I think it was that company who flies like the Phenom 100 or 300 for aerial photography. They're doing something with like a Praetor 600.
Yeah.
And they're like right above this guy's tail, like within 10 feet of it, and they're getting that aerial shot, kind of like transitioning left to right and whatnot.
That's pretty cool. TCAS is fighting for your life right now. Well, interestingly enough, and I don't know why, like if we were on VATSIM, it'd be screaming at me, but since we're not on VATSIM, since I don't know, I didn't want to do the, and have no idea how to fly in China, and then have no idea how to fly this aircraft wombo combo to get me yelled at by a controller halfway around the world. We didn't fly on VATSIM tonight, but for some reason, MSFS servers just don't like to show traffic sometimes, and I don't know why. Just don't know. Once we get a little closer, I'll go over to manual. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it now. Let's go manual. I'm gonna drop the speed down to 280 and let Kyle get ahead of us here. So we got some spacing. Bye, Kyle.
But
We need, theoretically, we require at least 3,000 feet of separation. At least in the old US of A. Hand sanitizer. Microwave. Master shade. Oh, can you close the shades? Look at that! You can close all the shades at once. Open them back up. Lights. Overhead. That's cool. I like when they add these things. What'd you say?
The some lady calls the microwave the microwave.
It's like how the Europeans say aluminium.
Yeah. They add a I in there.
It's aluminum. Aluminum. Aluminium. Who's that? Okay, to go over to... I got VOR1 turned on. Let's go ahead and swap this over. And if I hit, if just hit nav mode to go into VOR1? Little nav mode button, nav button here. Right about the PFD. It is kilometers, not football fields. You take it back. Don't take my freedom units from me. Kilometers. Well, here we can just try it. Yes, that works. Then you go back to FMS, then we gotta go back to nav mode. This has gone fairly well for, uh-oh.
What's it?
Navigraph froze. Come on. This flight's gone fairly well, considering... No idea what I was doing. Here we go. Got to work again. Kind of. Phew, man. Is this another, cloud flare? Or cloud fare problem? Is that their CDM? I've noticed it's been running really badly lately. First officer Bodacious, reporting to duty.
Welcome to China.
Welcome to China. QNH 1030. I have no idea what the transition altitude is here, but we're descending, so we're going to go ahead and change it.
Let's see. 11,800.
Here's a question for you. So when you're using millibars, you can move that dial quite a few times before those millibars change. Do you go to the bottom of the millibars, so like right when it turns over? Or do you go to the top of the millibar?
Good question.
The world will never know. This is transition level is 11,800 feet, and then transition altitude is 9,850. What is the difference? Navigraph no worky. It's broke.
I'm just gonna do the 11.8.
I've already swapped over.
Wait, I
I'm
know-
descending. It's not gonna make that much of a difference.
Yeah, is what's his name? Captain Joe. He was talking about the other day. Most of Chinese airspace is military, so they get all the priority. You know, even odd thousand. So airliners have to fly at weird altitudes until you get handed over to approach, and then
Gotcha.
you get normal numbers.
That's why we were routed over the water, because it was the route that it put us on is completely surrounded by military airspace.
Ah.
There's air bases. When I was scouting this, you know, alternate ways to get over here, it was just airbase, airbase, airbase. There was some other stuff, but it's airbase thick up here.
It's gonna be interesting. I'll have to do some touch and goes.
Eddie, did you do like a mock descent? Because now you're all the way in front of me.
Oh yeah, I kept it up to get out front.
Nice.
Wait, what is an RNAV ILS DME? Runway 34 right. What? I guess it's got these RNAV waypoints for the ILS and something to do with the DME. I've never seen it labeled like that
Never heard of
before.
it. Yeah.
If you look on Navigraph, that's what it's labeled as. Very interesting. Alright, I think we've got an appropriate amount of separation now, so we can go back to FMS mode on the speed. The speed's back up to 300. Lights, camera, action, engine sync can go back off. Here's gonna be something interesting. So I got that setting. I'm gonna leave it in cruise right there. Turn ATS back on. Okay. It's good to see that I can smack those levers and they'll kick out of autopilot. What does C/O mean for autopilot?
Care of.
Load.
Toggle the speed display between indicated airspeed and Mach.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
one.
That I would never. I don't even know what that stands for. Even knowing that. Changeover. Okay. That makes more sense. All right, we're still on the 250 for the transition. Well, I guess for the 10,000 foot. I feel like this is very flat around here. Not much to see at the moment. I'm intrigued by this other radio up here. That one immediately changes things. Can I change? Probably not. All right, initial approach at 10,000 feet. Be a good time to review this again. Minimums checked, set to 10. VREF approach confirmed. It was 125. Let's just double check there real fast. Return V speeds. Landing speeds. 122. Automatically selects it. Turn. I don't know if you gotta select that there or what. We'll see once we get a little closer. Ignition to norm. Ignition is in norm mode. Fuel cross feed is off. Fuel. Where is the fuel? Oh, here we go. Crossfeed's off. Passenger signs, seat belts. I don't think I ever turned that off. Yeah, we're still on seat belts. Landing lights are on. Taxi lights are on. Engine sync is off. APU as required. APU comes on pretty quick with this airplane, so we'll wait till we get on the ground. Speaking of once we get on the ground. What does that look like? 3-4 right. I don't see a general aviation call to out. So I'm just going to go over to Terminal 2. So take the first left one available. Or when able. I think that heading, runway heading is 341. Go around altitude. These charts aren't working. Go around according to my other screen is climb straight out 660 feet. Right turn to Tango Juliet 896 and maintain, we'll call it 2,000 feet. Do not quite have the VOR yet. Or, correction, the ILS. When will it slow us down? It's not planning on slowing us down, so let's go F manual. Let's drop it to 190 or 200 at 25 miles. Let's go ahead and get that track IR up and running, so I don't want to keep clicking around and zooming around. You guys on the ground yet?
Nope.
Okay.
A few ahead of you.
I am about 20.
10 mile final.
Okay, I'm about 25 miles out still. I'm slowing the 200.
I'll go to 215 for now, because I was still at 250.
I think we're good on separation at this point. Should be getting that ILS soon. Coming up on that top of descent again. Oh yeah, this photogrammetry is not very good around here. Got some buildings at least now. Something. Back on V-path. So, Tango Juliet Alpha 2... I'm sorry, correction. Tango Juliet 827. I should be within range of the ILS at that point. F1s and 111.5. But there should be a way to see this by now. Go. That's 5. Master power is on. Swap over to nav. Stay in roll mode for a moment.
Alright.
Sync heading.
Slowing up a bit.
And approach. Nope, there we go. It's capturing. Okay, I'm gonna slow to 160. Alright. Localizer captured. Visual on the runway. And let's go about 15. Oh, somebody's howling. Alright. Final approach fix is FI-34. Landing gear down. Flaps full. And let's go to FMS speed 122. You're down, flaps full. Hello. Yes.
Does this look like it's been eaten?
Maybe.
Ow! Stop that.
Yeah, let me.
Bro,
I'm about done here.
Allie gave it.
I'll give it to you. Oh, well, she may have. She may
May
have
have
eaten it.
eaten it. She was like, eat it, eat it.
There's a bunch of looks like power plants right here off some hyperbolic cooling towers there. And glide slope is captured. All right, that actually worked just like I would have expected it to.
Small miracles.
See, for a new airframe, I'll take it. I'll power it off. The first and second officer are fighting about something now. I think we slowed down a little too early to have kept everything moving pretty quick. This thing slows down pretty fast. I'm so used to flying heavier airplanes, which are just kind of hard to slow down.
This jet, to me, feels like a 70s muscle car.
That's a good way to put it. That flies on rails. It might be a little too stable. It'll make you look good, though.
Oh, ballooned.
I'm a fan of it so far. I think a tweaked flight model will be a little less stable, but it's got enough of the basic functionality to do some point A to point B on network. Screenshot. I forget how
Unclear.
slow 120 is whenever coming into these airports. That was good timing. I'm on short final. Minimums continue. I'm surprised there's not a call out for that. An audible alert. Reversers. Full. And reversers back out. Back up to China. And we'll take our first left here. Flaps up. If you start. This airport is hilarious with the taxi routes here. come over and park with you guys. Well, that went pretty well. Learned quite a bit. I'm a fan. It's just detailed enough to keep us interested.
I messed up your plan, Kyle. Sorry. I didn't set my brakes.
Oh, you're good.
Knock, we have the perfect angle here. You gotta match it.
Okay.
I think if you align your fuselage with his wing, parallel with his wing leading edge, that'll do it.
Oh, just like in the hangar.
Oh, shoot. And we'll get that bleed on for those passengers in the back. Okay.
Just like in the hangar.
Landing lights. Go ahead and get rid of IRSs. Weather radar's off. How do you turn this off?
Come here. What did I miss?
The whole flight.
Everything.
Okay,
Where'd
what
you go?
happened? Yeah. I had a computer issue and I ended up needing to step away, do something a little bit. I'm back now.
Flight is over now.
Just I get to go to the airport. Okay.
Emergency
We
alarm.
learned that someone survived a cruise missile attack tonight.
Yes.
Lord.
Learned
Is that the
quite-
person that wanted to join us?
Yes.
Was it? Or is it the girl? Oh, it was the dude, yeah. I never got his name.
Oh, yes, we did.
Control C, Google Translate.
I think I've got everything off other than the APU. Go ahead and turn that off. Oh, generator's off. APU off. I don't think I actually ever turned the generator on, so it's kind of pointless running it other than for air. And once that gets to idle, we'll shut everything else off. Avionics, and we just got DC power. And master off, batteries off. Sweet. That went pretty well. And I like how my one, or when I go put all my stuff on, your all stuff also comes on, as well as like all your doors are open and everything. So this has got a great picture right here. You guys want to come out here and take a picture in front of our private jets? Just stand facing with me right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Got it.
Nice.
Nice. Now we can open up our own next jets. Ah, jeez. This guy again. What? Mine? 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 What? What's happening? The first time you did that was just, it was perfect timing that one night. Okay. We're back. Well, I appreciate everybody joining tonight. That was a ton of fun, and we've got a disappearing jet now. We'll be back on Sunday for a commercial flight. I might even fly Friday. We'll see. I'm planning on tomorrow should be my last day for work, and then I'm off until after Thanksgiving. Thank goodness. So I'm going to try to get some flying in. Try to figure out what we're going to do with that video series. Try to finish an intro now that I'll have some time to do so. Hopefully get all that knocked out, and hopefully you'll see a few little changes around here and there. And I get my Moza back on Friday. They fixed the issue and have shipped it back. It is en route right now. So I'll be happy to get that back up and running, and yeah, should be good. So, alright guys, I'll catch you next time. If you have any questions, feel free to hop in Discord and let us know. Otherwise, happy flying and see you later. Oops, I did not mean to get back in the airplane. Bye.